Good afternoon, it's Barbara, the East Coast Dragon Lady, coming to you on Sunday, the 14th of July. We're 1 week away from Galactic Dragon Thunder, which will be happening at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in the USA, we kick off at 2 p.m. And we're going through till 10, so 8 hours in the USA. We're the last leg of 26 hours, starting in Australia the day before. 8 hours there, 8 hours in the UK, and then over to us. So 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is Galactic Dragon Thunder. There are 8 speakers. I am hosting the USA portion along with Kelly Springer. So you'll see us through those 8 hours. It is on Zoom, and you can go to www.galacticdragonthunder.com or .org.com, I think. But if you just Google Galactic Dragon Thunder, it will pop up. So that's something to look forward to. So I also realize that here we are in the middle of July, and most of the United States seems to be under a heat wave. Here on the East Coast, I think we're in our second week. It just feels like every day it hits 90 or somewhere top 80s into the 90s. Very little rain. I know some of you have too much rain. We have very little rain. My plants are suffering, like I'm sure a lot, and the vegetables. Well, when we get downpours, I think the vegetables are doing well. One of my sons works at our local farm, and the raspberries, the strawberries, the first peaches, they've all been good this year. So I think the heat and the rain, when we get it, has been good. And I'm also very aware that there's a lot of things going on in the world, which I'm not going to touch. But what I am going to talk about is because these are who stepped forward. So if you've been following me, you know that I launched an Oracle deck a couple of weeks ago, which is the beginning of the month. I actually sold out of my first shipment. I'm expecting my next shipment on Wednesday this week, so I'm very excited about that. If you haven't ordered a copy yet, you can go onto my website. You can contact me from there, or you can email me at eastcoastdragonlady@gmail.com. It's $25 US dollars. If you're outside of the USA, I will work with you on shipping. They're ridiculous prices to send outside of the USA, and some of you, it's actually gone as far, it's gone to the UK. Several people in the UK, thank you, have bought them. Norway was the furthest, and Germany. So I will work with you on the cost. Right now it's around about $20, sort of between $18 and $20 to ship a $25 deck. So I will work with you on shipping. So please contact me. The dragons have said we need to get these out across the world. I self-publish. I'm still only I'm one person. They're not on Amazon. You really need to be doing a big turnover for it to be on Amazon, I think. If you know any different, please let me know, or if you know how to get on Amazon, please let me know. I'm the first one to say I am not technology savvy at all. I do what I can, but some of the stuff is just over my head. And I actually, as much as I don't admit my age gets in the way sometimes. So I've also got people helping me, so that's good as well. But the Guardians, so my Oracle deck were the Guardians and the Elders that stepped forward at the beginning of the year, actually end of last year, beginning of this year. A lot of incoming, not only celestial dragons, but the elder wisdom and the guardian dragons have come from many faraway places. That's what they're telling me to tell you. So many faraway places. They're from star systems, they're from galaxies, they're from many years back. centuries back. They're on our timelines. They knew that Earth needed them. They knew that there were going to be, they say, we know that there were dragon riders looking for their dragons. There were the whole of Mother Gaia is in crisis, and we have the memory, we have the knowledge, we can help, and that is why this huge collective started to come beginning of this year. I think most of them have arrived. They were some new dragons. There's a lot of new energy out there, and there's a new masculine rising. I thought I was not going to do a video for Galactic Dragon Thunder. I'm not doing a live presentation. I'm actually I'm host, and last year being co-host, I realized that holding that energy for 8 hours was more than that was enough for me. But yesterday the dragons were very insistent that I did a video, so that will be up. So after Galactic Dragon Thunder's over, there are pre-recorded, so there's about a 30-40 minute video where I talk about this new divine masculine that is just arriving. But at least 20 years ago, some of the star seeds came to actually start becoming parents, the seeds. But it was the guardians today that said, clearly the earth needs our help. Clearly Mother Gaia needs us guardians. So in my oracle deck, I have 4 guardians. There's the guardians of direction, which is stay grounded, put down your roots. The guardians of the heart, open up to love. Guardians, the guardian earth dragon, stay grounded, put down your roots. And the guardian angel dragon, this is actually one of my favorites. I actually had a print made of this. You are not alone. And I think that is very applicable for what's going on right now, that we're not alone. We do need to stay very grounded. We need to be open to sending love to Mother Gaia, sending love out into the world. I know there's lots and lots of you. There's a lot of us sending that energy out of love. Put down roots. We need to be firmly rooted in Mother Gaia, and remembering that we're never alone here. So I thought, so the other thing I wanted to say was, I also had a print made of Merlin the dragon as the connector. Obviously another one of my favorites. I think I may actually order some more. So I will be putting some prices up. Tammy has some connections, and we ordered canvas prints, so they're actually on canvas. I did 8x10 of Merlin the dragon and the guardian angel, You're Not Alone, and they look fabulous. There's actually, I've got Merlin over the walls, Merlin over, he's just here. So I have my Merlin there to remind me about being the connector. But I thought that I would actually read. So it's open on Merlin, so clearly Merlin wants to be heard today. So Merlin, so as you've heard me say before, Merlin has worked with me. He's my connector, and I'm a connector to other beings, galactics, as well as dragons. So Merlin the dragon, the Merlin energy is rising to meet the needs of many humans and dragons. He says, although I have been around for many, many centuries, I am many things to many people. Dear soul, I am able to connect you to many. You know me as your connector. Though you may see me as Merlin the wizard, you may see me as Merlin the dragon. I connect you to other beings, energies, or dragons. I support you as you connect to their knowledge and memories of being ancient and the memories of being a dragon. Also, to the memories of the past, present, and future you. Come ride with me, I will take you there. So Merlin and all the other dragons are inviting you to get on your dragon and let them take you, let them show you what's happening. They're saying, we can take you above Earth, we can show you whatever you need to see to understand what's going on. So I think that's about understanding. And let me find the dragon. I explained, I'm always saying this, that even though I channeled these messages, they're not in my brain, they're not memorized. So even when I read them, sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm rather impressed there. So the guardian angel dragon, I think this is very applicable. The angel, the dragon of the angels is what they're saying. The guardian dragon of angels wants to bring you hope, healing, and joy today. This dragon wants you to know that you are never alone. Open your heart to receive. On days that you might doubt, remember this. Angels and dragons work together in the background of our lives. They have slightly different frequencies, and both have such big hearts and are joining together today to bring you love. If you doubt being loved unconditionally, the dragons of angels want you to remember that you are always, always loved and always cared for. Open your hearts, they say. You will feel the lightness of our touch and energy entering your hearts. Be on the lookout for signs from us. We leave them everywhere. Open your heart. So I hope that you feel that in your heart. As they told me when they were giving me these beautiful messages, they want you to use the oracle deck as it speaks to you. As you know, I often use the energy of an oracle card to bring in the energy of that dragon, or the dragon that wants to come through that. They invite you to do that as well. They're saying there's no right or wrong way to use these, that when you pick a card, whether it's you pick a card for the day or you pick a card, you do 7 cards for the week. I'm going to use the Guardians this week. I think I actually have just finished. Each day I've been putting them on my Facebook page. I've been pulling them. I think the energy of Guardians, and knowing that the dragons who are Guardians are very aware that they're needed here, and they're helping us lift the vibration of the earth. They're lifting us out of the muck, is what they're saying. I can see almost like we're being pulled out, and all that stuck energy is falling away from us. So they're saying, open your hearts, be open to what you feel, be open to share, and speak your truth. Couldn't have said it better. As I always say, the dragons always have the right things to say. So I'm still doing my daily cards. They're obviously from my oracle deck for the next few weeks. If you're interested in a reading, I'm also doing Dragon Empowerment Reiki, or Dragon Healings, I think is what they're saying, using several modalities that I already have. If you're looking for that, go to my website. I do still have a special of an hour's energy session for $100. My oracle deck is $25. If it's in the USA, posted, the mailing is free. If it's international, we need to negotiate that. And I hope that if you haven't, even if you can't make Dragon Thunder, if you sign up for it, you will have access to the whole 26 hours. Plus, I think there's about 45 people who've also done recordings. So you could spend the rest of the year until next Dragon Thunder catching all of those. So there's some really interesting, a lot of diversity. You're going to hear people's different healings, modalities, different messages. But my guess is that we're all here the same. They will be different but similar. So I might actually jump on Saturday just as a reminder. Sunday I'm going to be flat out with the Galactic Dragon Thunder. I really hope, I think I'm going to say some prayer. I'm going to bring in the dragons for some rain, and we need to cool down the temperatures. It's way too hot here in the northeast of the United States. We're used to a few days, maybe a couple of weeks of heat. This has just gone on too long. So I just, I don't have any energy when the heat all the time. And I'm sure a lot of you feel like that as well. So remember to stay hydrated. That's really important. I think, again, if you're not used to the heat, we forget that we need to drink more water, anything else. But water, I've doubled my intake, especially after being sick a few weeks ago. So try doing that. I hope you all have a good week, and I hope to see some of you at Dragon Thunder. See you soon.